all-purpose kind of guy. Heinschel to open up the game passing as he gets it to the outside, and it is Reed who turns the corner and gets a chunk play to open up the game. 2nd and 5. Heinschel gets it out quickly and gets it complete to his tight end, Justin Holmes, and a good start to the game for the Pitt offense.
The seize momentum.
3rd down and 8. Heinschel with time drives the ball complete. Oh, what a hit! Ball comes out at the end after a big hit there, and they are ruling it incomplete on 4th down. Here's 4th and 8 on the opening drive. Heinschel going to try to turn his way back, and instead it's Burnham with the sack. And what a loss of yardage for starting things off at the 46-yard line of Pitt, as Carr is able to connect immediately with Malachi Fields.
Yeah, really impressed with C.J. Carr this year. The number 2 ranked pocket passer coming out.
8 yards to Fields on the opening play. Here is Jeremiah Love. Top 5 in FBS. 2nd and 17. Love again. He's wrapped up as he makes his way inside the 30-yard line. Machine Biles, excellent line. And it is off to the right, and the struggles continue with the place kicking for the Irish. Meeting up. Love. Jeremiah Love with a spin. Here he goes. Jeremiah Love. Yards in his career, and you see he leads FBS in touchdowns. And Eric Schmidt has to feel good about hitting an extra point as well. A 56-yard touchdown run. Heinschel. That ball is picked. Don Schuler. Actually, that's Tay Johnson. His jersey was pulled up. Eric Schmidt adds the extra point, and don't blink, it's 14-zip. Watch this. Heinschel, as it's incomplete, as he was trying to connect with Deuce Spann. The 6'4" target was covered by. We'll give it to Turner, the other freshman offensive star this year, as he is wrapped up and driven back after a gain of just a yard. Jordan Botello. 3rd down and 9. Right up the middle on a delay, and they are able to get to him, and it's a Don Schuler coming.
They need SMU to lose.
Today does not impact that. Of course, Narduzzi walked back those comments a little bit. Hit as he throws his car as it goes incomplete. Yesterday he said to us, listen, I got my master's degree in sports psychology. Quickly getting it into space. It's Will Pauling who goes ahead for maybe a yard.
And you just saw that graphic. Pitt blitzes 40% of the time.
Carr again quickly out to Pauling, and he is tripped up and taken down short of the line to gain by McIntyre.
Well, that time they touchdown.
This is Turner on the carry, as he is taken down at the 13-yard line.
In case he thought I was lying and that was going to be an incompletion on that last throw by
3 times. So let's see if he can straighten things out here early on. 2nd and 4. A-gap pressure is picked up. Out of the backfield is Reed, who will have the first down for the Panthers.
That's the 2nd time in the small line, running back quickly.
Heinschel on 1st down, backed up all the way to the 7-yard line. And a flag is down back at the 28. Reed was trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but instead he is tackled for a loss. It was Bowen the first to get to him, and then Burnham cleaned it up. Defensive coordinator. 2nd down and 11 for Pittsburgh. 4-man rush, and quickly getting it to Reed, and jumping right on top of that was Leonard. 3rd and 11. Heinschel Pocket is collapsing as he looks to scramble, but on 3rd and 11, he is run out. Took a
Still playing at a very high level.
Price is able to get to the outside. A flag comes down. Guys who were expected to be the guys this year, so give him credit for pivoting. On the delay handoff, tackled for a loss this time. That was Price, who was tackled by Brew. Quickly into space, it's Smith, KK Smith, as he is brought down near the 15-yard line. Flag obviously down, and Carr will take a shot with it. Wow, what an effort by Fields. Malachi, 6 sack yards. Start of the second quarter, Notre Dame's C.J. Carr with time. That is intercepted. It's Baines Marquez on the return. Pitt's defense comes up big. Caver, Baines Marquez weaving his way as he's... Heichel's going to keep it himself, as the 18-year-old freshman quarterback who came in 5-0 as the starter takes it inside the 10.
And Joe, this quarterback, he...
2-yard line, 2nd and 4. Heichel, as he couldn't connect with Poppy Williams.
Well, Poppy Williams is the guy that...
In his career, as he comes in for the slightly off-angle 24-yard attempt. And he puts it through. So Sam Carpenter pressed into duty as he gets hit.
Offense so much different.
And he's so greatly gifted. Here's a guy who may be the best running back of all, Jeremiah Love. Of course, a reminder that coming up next, the SEC on ABC.
Here.
2nd and 5 for the Irish. Love patiently waiting and then getting to the outside as he spins towards the line again, and a flag is down. NFL draft. 2nd and 15. Carr with time downfield, and he gets it complete. A pitch and catch to his big tight end, Eli Raridan.
And this is a really nice throw, firm with an on. They've been letting him take shots.
After the penalty, again, it's Raridan. Raridan gets past the first would-be tackler, and then that 6'7" frame right down the side. Love. As this time he is taken down, they were quick to get to him.
Things up. He's got a burst in him, and in these zone schemes that they like to run.
Carr is backed up to the 46, and then he goes underneath to Love, and Love is forced out of bounds by Battle.
Well, I'm impressed with how C.J.
Here's Raridan, and it's a first down Irish.
They run a really good play that time right into the blitz.
In the midst of a 6-play, 49-yard drive. This time after a gain of just a couple of yards. Whittington and that front.
Well, it's...
2nd and 8. Carr, again, his reliable tight end. Raridan, who breaks free. They didn't wrap him. Love, as he goes ahead to the 12-yard line. Battle with the tackle.
This is a really big moment, I think, for Pitt's defense in this.
Missed from 46 earlier. Jeremiah Love, look at the body control and balance as it's 1st and goal Irish.
And his ability to make
a touchdown run to open up our day of scoring. Love again, and this time he's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. You see those Pitt defenders trying to rip that ball out. It's Whittington on the top. 2nd and goal. Carr. He's going to throw it away. He was looking for Raridan. And then the pressure from Zielinski, and it'll be 3rd and goal. Carr gets it up quickly to his tight end, who reaches for the pylon. Raridan made the extra effort, and it'll be 4th down just short of the goal line.
Oh, it's a good effort.
Carr's going to pass on 4th down. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Raritan, covered by McIntyre. Only 33 total yards of offense. And Johnson gets it out to the 4-yard line where he's tackled by Smith.
But I think they need to do a little bit more of that. Pittsburgh offensively is just get the ball.
Heinschel from his own end zone. Oh, that nearly was intercepted by Bryce Young. Fully formed. He almost had a spectacular play there. 3rd and 7. Heinschel trying to find anything. That was batted down right in the end zone this time. I think it was Bowen who came up with it there. It was a perv against Pitt. C.J. Carr on 1st down. As he gets it complete to Malachi Fields, who had that amazing 35-yard catch earlier today.
You know, I just want to point, they're also doing their job.
Lovelace was there defensively, and it's a 1st down for the Irish.
Well, it's just going to be tough earned yards in between the tackle.
Here's Price. And look at Price, another 1st down with this run game.
Well, and Pittsburgh had the perfect call on.
Back to it here after the 13-yard run.
This has been doing the last couple weeks is they've been giving up a lot of big plays. First 7 games of the year.
2nd and 6. Fields going up top.
It's the 2nd time in this game, Joe, when Sean Lee, a true freshman corner, who's going to be a very good player. That's a very difficult size matchup for him, though, only at 5 foot.
Defense number 56. That penalty is declined. Touchdown. This is the 2-minute timeout.
As Eric Schmidt punches it through. And the Irish, winners of 7 straight. Kid was the young play caller there. 2nd and 10. Heinschel. As going low for it was Kenny Johnson, who is...
Good job by Johnson staying with it.
Quick to the line, under a minute and a half to play. Heinschel with his legs as he dives ahead at the end for another 1st down for Pitt.
It's a very quick...
Freshman starting quarterback. All the game awareness comes into play. Heinschel. That was dangerous as it was denied that time. He was looking for Justin Holmes.
Luke Talent.
Reed comes out of the backfield. Under a minute to play. 4-man pressure. Heinschel goes underneath and is able to get it complete.
Well, that's another penalty.
Connects with Poppy Williams.
Sorry, Joe. That's another penalty on Pitt.
Minute to play here. That was batted down at the line of scrimmage that time by Bryce Young, playing a factor again at 6'7".
They should start playing him.
3rd down and 15. Heinschel trying to find anything he can here as he has to go underneath to his tight end Overman.
And you got to call.
So here's a 53-yard attempt. And it is an X-ball, a knuckler. That doesn't work for Carpenter. 2nd and 9. Carr gets it into space to Pauling, and Pauling able to go ahead towards midfield. Katie?
In this game, he said it's going to be all the more.
Katie mentions that coach saying you got to affect C.J. Carr. Right now it's you got to tackle Jeremiah Love, and they do on 3rd and 7 with Bot.
Has been you've got possession in Pitt.
And Love on 4th and 2. Can he get to the edge? Yes, easily. When you have Jeremiah Love, it solves a lot of problems. And again by Carr. Sprint right. From behind, as he was throwing, it's incomplete. A flag does come down as Faison was the intended target on C.J. Carr.
Holding. Defense number 8. The penalty is enforced, half the distance to the goal. Automatic 1st down.
It's the corner line him.
Yeah.
Love trying to find an opening before he's wrapped up by Lovelace.
You know, the zone scheme, I think, is a good one running the ball against this defense.
2nd and goal. Carr There's Raritan, balls up in the air, and it falls out of bounds. Incomplete, 3rd and goal.
And that's such a nice job by Rashad Battle at cornerback.
3rd and goal. And right into the end zone is Fields. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And it's a really good play to their second half.
And more confidence building simply to hit the extra point for Schmidt. 28. Heinschel. He escapes the would-be sack and then scrambles ahead. He's got good legs as he starts out of bounds near. Will run Reed, and he is going to be tackled for a loss as he's driven back immediately by Ausberry.
The thing that's
2nd and 19. As he goes underneath to Williams.
I don't know, Joe, if there's another true freshman quarterback that has more on his plate.
Just over 10, and they're 0 for 7 on 3rd downs today. And they'll go with the shallow cross on the down and distance. Kenny Johnson, who extra effort gets it inside the 40-yard line. Heinschel on 4th down. Gets the ball complete for a 1st down. Desmond Reed in space as Reed is dragged down near the 10-yard line.
Well, they knew they were going to have man.
Desmond Reed was taken off the field. He was not putting weight on his leg. 1st and goal. Heinschel trying to make magic as he throws it incomplete. Katie will get us an update in a moment. Katie, what's up?
Yeah, Tess. Well, Desmond Reed.
27 yards against Stanford. Number 25 as they go underneath to the tight end, Holmes, as they shuffle it ahead on 2nd and goal. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line.
And you just sort of feel like Pitt has to score a touchdown here. They've got to find a.
Heinschel pressured again. Back shoulder incomplete as Kenny Johnson. Flag comes down, but he didn't turn around. And we will check on the flag here as the Pitt fans react.
Pass interference. Defense number 15. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard.
Turner trying to take it straight ahead. He is met near the line of scrimmage. Lucy Turner in for Desmond Reed.
And one of the issues for Pitt, I think, down close is that they don't have very.
Like this. 2nd and goal. They go with the jet motion tap pass to Johnson, but look at the pursuit down the line from Chris Ash's defense.
That was everybody.
Heinschel sprint right, being pressured to the end zone and out the back of the end zone beyond Blue Hicks.
Well, it was a great job by Luke Talich that time, knowing a rub was coming, feeling it, and he was.
Heinschel gets it out quickly, reaching for the goal line, and in is Poppy Williams, a 4th down touchdown reception.
Well, they go double move to Poppy Williams. Go back and take a look at this. Make sure to get a stack release, give him access. For a second, the ball was coming out of his hand. The knee goes down, but where's the football in relation to the pylon? They may take a look at this one again, Joe.
Going to be Notre Dame's ball.
After further review, the ball carrier was down with the ball at the half-yard line. It's a turnover on downs. 1st down, Notre Dame.
He was trying to push ahead with C.J. Carr to have any breathing room.
Going back again, and I kind of agree with what Matt's saying, too. There's no way you have.
First Notre Dame player ever with 2 90-plus yard touchdown runs. And Jeremiah Love, I mean, how talented is this guy that he can just, you know what's coming, and there he is taking it out beyond the 10-yard line.
Well, and they've got 9 guys.
3rd down and 6. Price in as the running back. C.J. Carr back to pass. Oh! We're going to get an instant pick 6. Add water. Rasheem Biles boiled it up. Ten-yard interception return as Go for Dose is brought back to pass to the end zone, and that is intercepted. That is a Don Schuler, and Schuler may return this. Looking for blocks and still on his feet. They're down in 10 as Carr gets it complete to the star of the day among the wide receivers, Malachi Fields. Final seconds of this third quarter winding down. Final minutes of this third. Carr on 2nd and 11 as he'll go underneath to Love, and Love turns those shoulders upfield. It is dangerous as he trots his way to move the. And now here's Raridan as Raridan waits for the block out in front, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds as Will Pauling was providing the block.
Well, we saw
management and his sense out on the field. And there's an example as he goes to Fields, but he's run out of bounds, incomplete. But put it where only at least Fields was. Love straight ahead as he backs his way to the 5-yard line. You know, we were mentioning the total yardage day by Jeremiah Love and the struggles that Pitt had offense and execute, but instead 4th and 3, they stay on the field. Carr's going to run it himself, and with that, he goes into the end zone for an Irish rushing touchdown.
Well, I think Mike Denbrock all season has done a pretty good job sprinkling in some quarterback runs to keep him able to do all of it.
This has been quite the performance by Notre Dame in every way possible. Of course, still a big day.
At only 9 today, and it's been stopping the run, good coverage, and getting pressure on the quarterback. And Joe, that's part of the discussion and the debate in the committee room as to whether or not Notre Dame is a playoff team. It's not just the resume and what you've done, but
there's that guy, one of the best players in the country. 2nd and 17 after the sack as Heinschel scrambling just to keep things alive, and with that decision he slides down near the 43-yard line.
Well, Notre Dame
3rd and 11. And it's going to be short of the line to gain as he connects with Poppy Williams.
It's crazy. I mean, Notre Dame's just making them earn every single
late momentum and positivity on this day. Heinschel, flag is down as he is being chased and then throws it incomplete. Viliamu Asa was chasing.
Playoff, I think when it's all said and done, the resume could look a whole lot better for Notre Dame.
Here's Carr keeping it himself. Katie?
Yeah, well, Tess, after Notre Dame opened the season with 2 losses, players said they.
I don't think she's looking at anybody. I think those eyes are closed.
Here's 4th and 3, and it is complete for a first down to Micah Gilbert, a freshman from Charlotte.
It's quickly getting a.
Price on the carry on 3rd and 6. Well, we mentioned Jordan Faison moments ago as he. Carr on 4th and 5 as Malachi Fields. Let's see where they mark him here. They're going to be just short, so Pitt will take over with under 3 minutes to play. But it's been Eli Holstein comes in to close out this game as Goff is the running back for the Panthers, and he will take it ahead with a good run for Pitt. Holstein was the starter against Louisville, missed the rest of that season, came back this year, 11 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Of course, Heinschel took over. Up until today, he was
player down on the ground.
That's Coretta, the starting left. Holstein as he gets it into space to Goff as ball is out, and it harmlessly goes out of bounds.
So the ball goes out of bounds, and because it went out of bounds, it's going to get spotted where it actually did go.
4th down. That could be a live ball right there, and they're saying no, incomplete.
Personal automatic first down.
So it's an automatic first down as that Notre Dame has had during this win streak, as Holstein is going to take another shot here in the closing moments of this game. But it's going to be an 8-game win streak now And you add on this big margin of victory, and it's plus 201. And they'll just run things here with Turner. Take care of this clock. As Notre Dame has won 44.
6-6, and then right away they take the 2-point conversion back for 2 points. You may never see that again in football.
Here's your 4th and 6 as we hit zeros, and after calling the timeout, Malachi Thomas gets a touchdown reception. And we got some.
And a good job by Holstein too, battling all the way to the very end, scrambling, finding Malachi Thomas there to get into the end zone. And an impressive win for Marcus Freeman in Notre Dame.
Coming up next, it's Oklahoma and Alabama for